Halfsword just dropped 7 days of insane updates on their Discord, and if you're not in there, you have no idea what's coming. Crossbows, cannons, an underground fight club, a forest map with physics-based traps and much more. And I spent hours compiling every single image, video and looking at every single detail so you don't have to, and I will compile everything we Halfsword players are about to get in the near future. Yeah! Alright, so I have my head on with the mic on it because I need to be holding my laptop so I'm more organized and we are looking at the same thing, hopefully. I hope you are appreciating this setup of mine. Please hit the like, subscribe and hit the hype button so you don't miss my other Halfsword videos, and let's get right into covering the news, baby. Day 1. The roads are overrun with bandits because the Baron has grown complacent, or maybe he just doesn't like his merchants and doesn't want anyone weak coming close to the city gates. As you can see, the pictures are quite interesting. I will also have the full description from the developer somewhere on the screen. You can read this beautiful medieval poetic style of writing as well, so stop the video and you can read it. But if we are looking at this, I feel like this is setting up a start of a campaign. We are looking at a beautiful forest where 3 people right now are about to get into a fight. Then we have like probably a corpse at a tree, which is absolutely beautiful. Like, imagine fighting in this forest. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna have those cool medieval vibes, and I feel like there is facial hair on that Willy, so probably new facial hair coming in the new updates as well. You can customize yourself, maybe. There are bandits running out of the trees. They are like maybe looking for you or something. It's gonna have some epic vibes to them, the forest, and just a beautiful forest road that used to be a trade route, but the Baron just doesn't want traders coming near the town, and that was day 1. Day 2, the back alleys of Frankenberg, and we are finally establishing where Halfsword is taking place. Frankenberg is indeed a place in Germany, in modern day Germany, so Halfsword might be taking place in this middle of Europe. We are looking at a street that the Baron has left with rot because the merchants weren't paying enough and he had enough, and he just let this street to be absolutely stinking. And even in the text on the bottom it says maybe at night it's haunted, or just, you know, beggars, crazy people go onto this street. It's beautiful, and we are establishing the location of Halfsword, which in the middle of Europe, or like in Germany, it was the best place because the French were there, the English were there, the Russians were coming from the bottom, you know, the Slavic people. It's just the excellent place to be because it has everything from every single culture. It's like a middle ground, and I absolutely love, you know, the European vibes. It's amazing for the medieval game. Now we are looking at a street that it has corpses in it. I believe, hopefully that's us standing on the top of there, looking down at a brutal battlefield, or a battle that just took place. The second image is just laundry hanging, the classic medieval vibes, absolutely loving it, very cool. And then we got 2 Willys fighting. These look like twins, but if you notice, one is almost clean shaven, and another one has like a little scruff going. So I believe, again, facial hair is coming in. I think maybe even some face, you know, different faces, maybe some hair, we'll see. But it's looking very beautiful. A battle he's trying to give up with a very angry smirk. Other Willy's not letting him. And another look from the top at the street, which looks gorgeous. Day 3, the East Tower, which used to be an armory, but the Baron liked the Jester so much that he let this crazy fool turn his armory into Devil's Game, which basically I feel like means this will be the Jester's playground. You will have traps, as you can see maybe on some videos here. There is a literal physics-based trap here, and even at the bottom of the text it says that the fool is laughing at the knights and no one who has went in has come out the same, which is pretty cool, like a very haunted vibe to it. We're gonna look at the pictures. I believe maybe this is the Jester. He's a bit bigger in the yellow, but they could maybe add a cool like Jester head or something. It would be really insane. But now we have a completely clean shaven Willy and beautiful armor. This looks absolutely gorgeous, and there is like a little, you see, thing you could pull in the back. Now if we go again, we have a Willy with hair, which is hair in Halfsword confirmed, baby. Not everyone is going to be bald. And he pulls the trap, physics come down, and the beautiful spike look just hits the boy and absolutely executes him. Absolutely cool, best thing they could add, very fun. We'll add to the combat knife, we have an empty hole. I will probably add myself in the middle, maybe add an echo to myself. I think I'm pretty funny, just kidding. We have 2 Willys going up against each other, and look at those banners in the back. I feel like these red banners with the crows will appear a lot, which is a very cool banner. and even a leather shield with no paintings on it, which is very cool. This was day 4. Day 4, crossbows. Well, medieval snipers, you will have your field day because crossbows are coming to half sword, and as the developer is saying, the whole crossbow is not an animation. I don't really understand because I'm not a game dev, but the whole thing will be like somehow working together with a physics-based system, which sounds insanely cool. Maybe it will randomize, it won't listen to you all the time, so it won't be just a straight line, it won't be a sniper, it will probably sometimes be janky and behave like a real crossbow that, you know, sometimes just stuff goes wrong in it, right? So I am really excited for this feature. It's going to make combat literally different. It will revolutionize your thinking, and maybe taking that shield, you know, maybe stocking it onto yourself even more, because when you will see three boys posted up your apps just trying to snipe you, it won't be a fun time, you know. The crossbow was very used mainly in Europe, because the English had, of course, the longbowman, which could take down the armored targets. But the crossbow was designed because anyone could use a crossbow. It was very easy to use a crossbow in the medieval ages, since you just worked mechanically and then you had an aim. It was basically a modern gun to use, like in the modern ages. It was much easier. You just had to learn to aim, which with the bow was much harder, much more intense, and much more strange. So the crossbow was started to being used. This is my, you know, medieval knowledge. So I'm really glad they are bringing the crossbows in, because it will work insanely cool. It will revolutionize combat and how you are thinking about shields and taking those shields. And I am really excited to see the crossbow and get some headshots and master it myself. This next part I'm going to show you isn't on the Discord video anymore for some reason, but when I downloaded it, it was a full video which isn't available anymore, so stay conscious about this. Maybe the developers will completely rework it. Hopefully I'm not showing something they're angry about, because I thought this is very cool. We have fire mechanics in Half Sword now, which is basically spreading fire. Maybe we'll add it. This is not confirmed because I feel like they edited the video out. Maybe, I don't know. Then we have a merchant, which everything has its own cost, of course, but of course its weight, and you will probably, the more you weigh, the harder it is going to be function and to fight. And of course you can customize even your armor, so you can maybe just have, you know, this part of the armor, or just this, or just, you know, don't have the bottom part, and you are making yourself lighter, a bit more exposed. But it's very cool that you can customize and think for yourself. Then you have a cool inventory slot where you can equip everything, which looks beautifully. I really like this medieval painting, medieval style design of inventory. Wow, just chef's kiss. And then you have a armor customization, which you can add your own emblem, your own colors, your own style. So I like that people will be able to personalize themselves and have fun and, you know, add cool stuff in there, because I just love customizing. Not a big fan, but it just adds to the community, to the life of the community, and when you see some funky, janky stuff, it's really cool to see. So this is going to be absolutely insane, and I feel like with the customization you are in some sort of your room. Don't know how this whole thing will work, but we will get to speculations later. Let's keep going. What's the first rule of Medieval Fight Club? Well, you don't talk about Medieval Fight Club, and I already broke the rule, because in this tavern nobody knows that in the cellar there is blood sport going on. Travelers come and travelers think it's just, you know, maybe spare wine or something, but no, there is actually Willies, Bobbies and everyone else, since we won't have only one character now, fighting for coin and goods and trying to prove themselves, maybe win something. This adds a very cool aspect, because mentioning a medieval fight club in a way like this, just in the basement of a tavern, insane, very cool. How will the player get there, and what will be the reasoning behind this in this whole freaking town? I have no clue yet, but as I said, we will get to the speculations. The images are just beautiful, the paintings on the wall, the tavern, the barrels is just looking insane, and this sumo circle where you fight. Chef's kiss. At this point we know that the Baron is not mentally okay. The lore and the developer's description of the Baron fit, that this man is an angry one and he just likes sport, blood, and just having a good time with other people's lives, and that's why he turned his own hall into just, I feel like, a big fighting arena. I feel like this will be the end point of the game, where you just go in through the doors or something, and there he is, maybe with some bodyguards, maybe with some freaking archers on the sides. I am already scared, but this is looking very insane, and these images are just absolutely beautiful. And as I said again, the red flag with the crow inside of it is just looking absolutely beautiful. And if you notice just a little detail, I notice now there is the German emblem in the middle of the room, which I think signalizes that we are in Germany, and it's looking absolutely beautiful. The moment we all have been waiting for, the freaking cannon, baby. The jester saw this on an tourney somewhere in a different town and came with the idea to the Baron, which absolutely wanted a cannon right away. This thing will spin, shoot at the same time, and will be the jester's own devil machine, basically. So the jester, aka the devil, literally invented a cannon, or like a big, very big musket, which I don't think a person could hold, because it would be blown away from the smoke that is coming out of that thing. That has to be a lot of pressure, and when this thing will kill you instantly, and at the end of the fight you will be really enraged, but it will be the part of the devil's trick. And I think the freaking cannon will be the rage bait machine, the rage quit machine, the weapon, the thing, the trap that will make a lot of players just smash their keyboard, hopefully not their monitor, because it's a bit more expensive. But yeah, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be insane, literally, because I never saw a contraption like this. So big props to developers that they are creative like this. Maybe they have their own jester somewhere coming up with these devil ideas. Absolutely love it, absolutely I'm excited to see this. Insane. The thoughts from all of this I gathered is we are starting in the forest in front of Frankenberg, which is modern day Germany, as I mentioned, and we are going through there where we are starting, I think, the campaign, and we are trying to get ourselves through the gate guards into the city. Then we come to the street, which is very smelly, very stinky. We try to fight our way up, but then I don't understand, where does the tavern fight club come in? Where is maybe our inventory room? Where is the merchant that is willing to trade with us? And the forge master, the blacksmith, who is giving us armor and stuff that we can modify. My speculations might be that we somehow infiltrate Frankenberg, become a citizen, or just another bounty hunter, or a mercenary that is there, you know, for the sport, for the gold, and somehow maybe we will work our way up. Maybe we will be taking down bosses. Maybe there will be definitely a mod where you just go into the fight club, to down the basement of the tavern, and you are fighting there for gold maybe and stuff. Then you are going out of there, trying your test in the tourney. Maybe then you are going to the armory, somehow killing the jester, then going up to the city hall, killing the baron. I have no clue how they will connect the campaign with all of this stuff that we saw, but I am very excited to see this. I hope you are as well. This is going to be insane things coming to the game. This game became one of my favorite games of all time this year, which is insane, but I'm really glad and I'm happy that the developers are so passionate. So thank you guys, you're absolutely insane. We still don't have a release date. Definitely join their Discord, that will be down in the description. Give me a subscribe, give me a like, hype the video so you don't miss my other half store videos. I will be excited to play on day one, so yeah, don't miss it. I love you all. Watch some other videos that are on the screen right now. And yeah, boys, I will catch you next one. Peace.